Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Matt DiNardo. As the football season approaches, one college team that is definitely pumped for the season to begin is the Virginia State Trojans, under the new leadership of head coach Latrell Scott. We're going to find out what Coach has planned for his team during this community spotlight made possible by Haley Buick GMC. And with us now are the general manager of Haley Buick GMC, Barry Moore, and VSU head football coach, Mr. Latrell Scott. Gentlemen, welcome once again to Showcase Richmond.
Thank you.
Let's, Barry, start with you. Obviously, Haley Buick GMC is a huge supporter of local football and, no doubt, VSU.
It is obviously, I connect the dots. Jonathan Young at the business school down there, Ken Newman. I've been going down to Virginia State for a couple of years talking about some classes with the business students. Unbelievable facilities, unbelievable campus right here, Matt. Then they get Latrell Scott to be the football coach. Right. So I plan on going to a couple of games. He is just going to be exciting, and I think the kids and the players have a special treat coming up this season.
I think so for sure. Coach Scott, give us a little bit of your background.
Well, I was born and raised right here in Richmond. I'm a graduate of Lee Davis High School. I went to Hampton University, so I've been in the state my entire life. I've coached at VMI, James Madison. I was a head coach at Richmond, so I'm a state of Virginia guy, but more importantly, I'm a Richmond guy, so I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to lead one of our local teams.
Now, you've signed, because you know the local area, you've looked at some of the local teams, of course, time and time again. You've signed some local players. It really gives you something to kind of stand up on.
It makes perfect sense. Local kids playing in Petersburg, when you look at the Times-Dispatch top 10, you see Hermitage, you see Highland Springs, you see Verina. Those are the type of kids that we want on our team. So when we got together as a coaching staff, we said, guys, we're going to target this area, and we decided that we were going to recruit locally first. Right. And we did a pretty good job.
We're looking at some video here. This is from this year's spring football, getting to know the kids on your team. And you mentioned off the air, some of the kids used to like you and maybe don't. You run them a little hard, huh?
No, we've got a great group of guys. Our staff came in and did a great job, and our kids really bought in. When you give kids structure and they know they have a chance to win, they'll do exactly what you ask them to do, and they've done just that. And we're excited to get them back to campus in a few weeks and get going.
Talk about your support staff, the other coaches around you.
We were afforded the ability by our president and athletic director to hire a great staff. We've got 8 guys that all have Division I experience. Our offensive line coach is a Virginia Tech graduate. He's worked at James Madison and VMI. Our defensive line coach is a VMI graduate. Who's a local Patrick Henry guy. Our quarterbacks coach is a Lee Davis guy. So we were able to attract a Division I staff to a Division II program, and those guys have worked out great. I couldn't do the things we've done to this point without them.
What is your favorite thing about coaching?
The kids. You get into it, and those guys are the ones that make you come to work every day. Those guys are the ones that make you want to be prepared, because when you see young men that want to get better, it challenges you as a man to make sure that you're doing the job.
When you see these young kids, and you're pictured up here with them, you see them playing football, what makes them a good teammate? What do you teach them?
Well, we ask guys to put the team before themselves. You have a lot of selfish guys in athletics and a lot of selfish people in life, but our goal for these guys is to be better at 22 than they were at 18. And if they follow our model, they have a pretty good chance of being successful.
All right, how do fans get tickets to the Trojans?
Our website is www.govsutrojans.com, and our season tickets are on sale. And our goal is to have some of the biggest attendance numbers in the history of the school. So I'm going to put a challenge out there to fans and friends and alumni and guys like Barry to do some things to help us fill those stands.
Pack it up there. September 21st is the first home game. Barry, let's go to you. Obviously, big support from Haley Buick GMC to VSU, and it's really great to see.
It is. It's a local school, and the kids going there the business school is just incredible. That's all I know there. I have employees that their kids go there. They love the school. They are building our future leaders. And he talks about coaching and what it's like to run a football team. Business is the same way, and we've got some people on the team that just don't want to give it at all, and then we got other people just wanting to do their best every day, and that's what we look to hire.
Barry, good to see Haley Buick GMC standing behind VSU. Real quick, here's how to get in touch with Haley Buick GMC, 804-320-9054, HaleyBuickGMC.com.